Assalamualaikum guys, this is my next lecture about projection principle in linguistics, and the properties of lexical entities are projected onto the syntax of the sentence. Let's start our lecture. Today's lecture. Sorry about it with interruption. And we have read about this in the chapter on semantics that let us take up this issue in more detail. We know that every word or lexical item has properties which decide whether it is suitable for or not for playing a certain role within the syntax of any given sentence. Thus, we can give the general principle that the properties of lexical entities are projected onto the syntax of the sentence. To explain this further, let us take the example of the verb put, which we have used earlier. As we saw earlier, put is always followed by an NP and a PP of location. I put my car in the garage. 7. A put is followed in 7 by the NP, the car, and the PP in the garage. Just saying I put the car or I put in the garage would it be ungrammatical. Thus we can subcategorize put as followed. Put is equal to verb, a noun, verb, phrase, preposition, phrase, loc, this, that is to say. Let's move to the next page. I'm not actually trying to teach you in explaining you further because it's very easy. I hope you understand it by just reading it. Put is a verb which must be followed by an NP and a PP of location. In the same way, like is a verb which must be followed by an NP because you must like someone or something. I like mangoes, but just saying I like would be wrong. As thus we can give the following information with like is equal to verb, noun, phrase. But if you say I smile, I go, you will be correct. A smile and go do not need a noun phrase to follow them. They are called intransitive verbs. Intransitive verbs. But all of this means that words themselves determine where they can be placed in the sentence. Thus we can put the words from the lexicon into the syntax to create the structure of sentences. Those words fit in according to their lexical properties. That is why we say that lexical entities project their properties onto the syntax. Types of universals. We have given only 3 universal principles so far. The question which arises now is as to whether a principle not found in all human languages can be called a universal principle of grammar or not. For instance, examples of which let's move to the next page. This represents a hierarchical model in which we may arrange languages on the basis of one variable. In this case, according to what kind of relative clause they can take, it is also fail the accessibility hierarchy. Note that this can also be represented as follows: subject, object, indirect object, object of preposition, sensitive, object of comparison. Sensitive object of comparison here means greater than or more than. This means that all languages allow subject relative clauses, many allow object ones, and so on. Next I will discuss language faculty, and until then, bye bye, take care. I hope you like my all lectures, and for more further help and detail with your feedback, please comment. I will be inshallah in my upcoming videos lectures I will make notes and then I will make video for you. But I think teaching through the textbook is very easy. I hope you understand. Bye bye.